Hi, I'm Teacher Steve, and welcome to Beyond English, Unlocking the Power of Language. I'm an MYP Language and Literature teacher, and today we're going to look at how to find the main idea and summarize a text. This is an extremely important skill for you to learn at this stage of your education. Let's get into it. Finding the main idea is really uncovering the heart of the text that you're reading. And mastering the art, because it is an art of identifying the main idea, is crucial. It's very important for comprehension, effective reading, and summarizing texts. So let's get into it. So what is the main idea? Well, the main idea is the most important point or the central concept that the author wants to communicate. People don't write for no reason. They have a reason and a purpose for what they're writing, and they want to impart some sort of knowledge or information. And the main idea is that most important point or the central concept that they want to communicate. It's like the big picture or the central message of the text. It's what the article or the text is all about. Why is the main idea important? Well, it's important for effective reading, critical thinking, and it makes summarizing easier. Understanding the main idea helps the reader retain information and connect ideas. Identifying the main idea enhances your comprehension, allowing you to evaluate information objectively and make connections more effectively. And it prevents you from getting bogged down in details that are unimportant or not really relevant in understanding what the text is all about. So how do we find the main idea and summarize effectively? Well, there's 5 steps. First is to read for understanding, and this is the first step in everything that you do in language and literature. The second is to analyze the title and headings. The third is to identify the topic sentence. Number 4 is to look for key words and phrases. And number 5 is to put it all together in a summary that helps you understand and retain the information. First step is to read for understanding. We read the entire text or section of the text, including the titles and headings, and highlight or underline any unfamiliar words or phrases. Then find out the meanings of these unfamiliar words or phrases. If you're not sure, make sure you check the words and phrases so that you do understand and you're not guessing or assuming that you understand what they mean. List these words in your new word list or critical vocab list so that you have them for future reference. Then you're in a position to move on to step 2. Step 2 is to analyze the title and headings. Titles and headings provide a preview of the article's main topic. They can help you focus on the key ideas and anticipate the content that you're about to read. Your main idea should connect meaningfully to the title and headings. It's important before reading the content to get the information that's important, that you have a look at the title and headings, because these provide you with an idea of what you're about to read and will give you some insight into the content you're about to encounter. So make sure, step 2, you analyze the title and headings. Step 3 is to identify the topic sentence. Normally the topic sentence appears at the beginning, but sometimes it can be at the end of a paragraph. It summarizes the main point of the paragraph and introduces key ideas. You need to look for sentences that state the topic directly and provide a clear focus for the paragraph or text. The topic sentence itself will give you a summary of what you're about to read or what you've read in a paragraph or in a section of text. Let's have a look now at an example of a topic sentence and a main idea. Here we have a paragraph. What is poetry? Sentence 1 says, poetry is a unique way to share feelings, ideas, and experiences. Now that clearly is the topic sentence. It links to the title, what is poetry, and it summarizes or defines what you're about to read in the rest of the article. That poetry is a unique way to share feelings, ideas, and experiences. When we go to the last sentence, we also see some words that we might want to add to the topic sentence that make us a more complete main idea, that poetry can inspire, comfort, and challenge us, making it a powerful and lasting form of expression. So the main idea would be poetry is a unique way to share feelings, ideas, and experiences. It can inspire, comfort, and challenge us, making it a powerful and lasting form of expression. Now, that is a suitable and adequate main idea. However, I believe you should put the main idea in your own words, making it easy to remember and something that you can say easily if someone asks you what the main idea of the text is. For me to learn that off by heart is not a natural thing, so I would put my main idea as poetry is a special way to share thoughts, feelings, and experiences. It can inspire and comfort people and help them think in new ways. So that would be my main idea. Put in my own words, it's much easier to remember and helps me to understand what the main idea of the text is. Step 4 is to look for keywords, phrases, and concepts. These are the supporting details. We notice keywords, phrases, and concepts that support the topic sentence and the main idea. These are often repeated throughout the text for emphasis and reinforcement. Recurring words, phrases, and concepts hint at and support the main idea and its key themes. So let's identify some of these key words, phrases, and concepts from our paragraph. So we have our paragraph. What is poetry? Let's identify some key words, concepts, and phrases. So we have rhythm, imagery, and figurative language. Then we have carefully chosen words. That's an important point. And we also have expresses emotions, create vivid pictures. It can be structured or free-flowing, and it's about connection. So the important phrases, words, and concepts within the paragraph are rhythm, imagery, and figurative language, carefully chosen words, expresses emotions, creates vivid pictures, it's structured or free-flowing, and it provides connection. Let's have a look at how we put these together in an effective summary. Okay, when we summarize, we need to organize the information in a way that it's easy to understand and remember later on. This is your words. It's not just simply cutting, pasting points to remember. You need to write it in your words, organize the information so it's easy to understand and remember later on. The best summaries highlight the main idea and then follow it with key points listed in a clear and logical order. You need to use words and a structure or format that makes sense to you. It must work for you, making it simple and easy to recall when needed. That's the important point of a summary. It's for you to recall the information and be able to say it or write it effectively when you need it. You may add additional information or details to clarify new or unfamiliar words or concepts. And when writing, I like to write in a way that's familiar to me, and that is as if I'm preparing for a presentation, as then it's easier for me to recall the information because I have a logical order, and then I can recall it as if I'm presenting it verbally, and it becomes just as easy to present it in a written form. So let's put it together in a summary. Here I've got my summary, but I've also added some additional information to clarify points that I might not recall naturally or I'm unfamiliar with. So I start with my main idea. Poetry is a special way to share thoughts, feelings, and experiences. It can inspire and comfort people and help them to think in new ways. It involves poetic techniques such as rhythm, imagery, and figurative language, and poets carefully choose their words to express emotions, paint pictures, connect to the audience. It can be structured or free-flowing. So that's my summary. But then I've added some additional information to help clarify points that I'm not really familiar with. Rhythm is to do with the beat or flow, how the words sound when the poem is read out aloud. Imagery is where words are used to paint a picture in your mind that helps you to see, hear, feel, taste, or smell them. Figurative language is the use of language in more creative ways, such as metaphors, similes, and hyperbole. And structured means following rules. An example is Japanese haiku poetry, whereas free-flowing means no rules at all, such as free verse. So that is my summary. Finding the main idea helps us understand the text and is essential for effective reading, comprehension, and most of all, summarising. With these 5 steps, you can uncover the heart of any piece of writing and identify its supporting details, which allows you to write an effective summary. So, follow the steps. Read for understanding, analyse the title and headings, identify the key topic sentence, look for keywords and phrases, and then, most importantly, put it all together in an effective summary using your words and a structure and a format that works for you. That's it. Thanks for watching another episode of Beyond English, Unlocking the Power of Language with Teacher Steve. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have something worthwhile to say. If you don't, then don't bother. I'll see you in the next video. See you later. Bye-bye. Chat soon.